Hello students, today class will be on neural networks. This is the subject AI subject of class 9 CBSE board. Neural networks chapter containing on AI project cycle. So let's start. What do you mean by neural networks? Introduction to neural networks. What is neural network? A simplified model of the human brain. First thing is very important is simplified model of the human brain. Second one, a system of interconnected nodes that process information. Nodes like as neurons in human beings, inspired by biological neural networks. These 3 points describe what is neural network. And the next question, why are neural networks important? They can learn complex pattern and make decisions. They are used in various applications like image recognition, speech recognition and natural language processing. These 3 are very important applications under neural networks. One is image, second one is speech and third one is NLP, natural language processing. I will discuss about all content about all topics in detail in next slide. See the diagram of simple diagram, a common diagram of neural network. Right side on the screen, see neurons, the basic building blocks of a neural network. This is called as nodes. The main function of nodes or neurons are receive input signals, process the input using weights and biases, and generate an output signal. So there are 3 important components in neural network. One is neuron. Like as node, neuron is called in human beings, but neuron acts as a node in neural network in AI. And the next component is connection, and third one is weights and biases. Connection links between neurons that transmit signal. In human beings, neuron connected with various nerve in your body, like as neurons in AI, that is called nodes, is connected like same as seen as diagram, that is a connection. This arrow is a training ideal and training and prediction. These are 3 important entity or class that are connected with between each other with a connection point arrow. And third one is weights and biases. Weights and biases are the parameters that determine the strength of the connection and influence the output. Weights and bias actually do as like as when we gives data in computer system, After giving the data in computer system, the CPU, main central processing unit, the brain of computer system, starts their main operation in ALU with ALU, CU and MU, control unit, memory unit and arithmetic logic unit. Same as in AI, neural network, these three components, neurons, connection and weight and biases, acts like as function of CPU input, IPO cycle, like as IPO cycle, input, process and output. This is a basic structure of neural network. And next slide, how neural networks learn. Neural network, how learn. First one is training data. A large data set of input output pairs. You can see the right side diagram. And next one, forward propagation. Forward propagation means when a user gives a data as input in computer or a machine, this is called a forward propagation. Very simple. Input data is fed into the network and the output is calculated. And third one is back propagation. Back propagation means after processing the input data, generate the output as information. This function is called back propagation. And the fourth one is iterative process. This process is repeated multiple times until the network learns to make accurate prediction. So this is how the neural networks learn. And the next slide, types of neural networks. Types of neural networks. There are three types of neural networks. One is artificial neural networks, short from ANNS. Second, convolutional neural networks, CNN. And third one is recurrent neural networks. The artificial neural network means it inspired by the human brain. They are used for various tasks. The first diagram already discussed. The first diagram, this is this diagram we can say like as ANN, artificial neural networks. This is the basic diagram of neural network, is called ANN. And the second one is convolutional network, is specialized for image and video analysis. When we will give an image or video to AI machines, then it can analyze this image and video and finally generate an output. This function, this process and these protocols is called convolutional neural networks. And the third one is recurrent neural networks. It designed for sequential data like text and time series. In this slide, artificial neural network is described in detail. Imagine a network of interconnected neurons, such as the right side diagram, each processing information and passing it on to the next. This basic idea behind artificial neural networks. Already said, the basic diagram of neural network is called artificial neural networks, ANNs. The first starting circle, field circle, black circle, is called node. It is the initial stage of input. After giving the input to AI machines, this is called data collector, and then after that data processing will start, and model selection will be done, and training also prepared, and then finally generate testing the data. This is called prototype. And last field circle is the stop of the processing. So this is the starting of the point, and this is the end of the point of ANNs. There are three key components like as neurons, weight biases, and activation functions, already discussed in early slide. And the next one is how NNs learn. This also already discussed. So this the core concept of artificial neural networks. And next, recurrent neural networks, RNN, remembering the past. Remembering the past. Like, imagine a friend who remembers everything you have ever said. Got it? And they can use that knowledge to predict when you will say next or understand the context of a conversation. Okay? And the last is that is similar to how RNNs works. In this fashion, RNN do their action. RNNs are a type of natural network designed to process sequential data. This means they can remember information from previous steps and use it to inform their current decisions. Unlike traditional natural networks, RNNs have feedback connection that allow them to mention a memory of past inputs. So last we can say why are uses RNNs. One is language modeling, second was machine translation, third one is speech recognition, fourth one is time series analysis. For these reasons, we use RNNs in AI. In simpler terms, RNNs are like having a friend with a great memory who can help you understand and predict things based on past experience. And the third type of neural networks is CNN. It is called convolutional neural networks. Imagine you are trying to recognize a cat in a picture. Okay, you would look for specific features like whiskers, ears, or paws. CNNs work in a similar way. See this diagram of CNNs in right side of the screen. CNNs are a type of neural network specifically designed for processing and analyzing image data. Got it? They are inspired by the visual context of human brain. How do they work? How do they work? Convolutional means the network applies filters to the image, creating feature maps. When we give a image to AI tools, then it first do identify the corners, detecting the edges of corners or colors. In this way, simultaneously, one by one, step by step, follow all the images shape, and then finally or generate a final image. And the next point is ReLU. ReLU means rectified linear unit. Rectified linear unit. It does as a nonlinear activation function used in deep neural networks for machine learning. It's also known as the rectifier activation function. Got it? And the last is pooling. Pooling means downsamples the features map to reduce the computational cost and extract important features. And next, fully connected, and last one is output. Fully connected does just for connection between pooling and output system. Why are CNS so powerful? One is feature learning, second one is hierarchical structure, like this diagram. And application CNS are widely used in image recognition, object detection, and medical image analysis and natural language processing. In essence, CNS are powerful tools for understanding and interpreting visual information. And next is application of neural networks. Image and video recognition, natural language processing, self-driving cars, medical diagnosis, financial forecasting. These are all applications of neural networks. Actually, neural networks is a subdomain of AI. AI is the big circle, and within this big circle, next circle will be machine learning, and third circle will be neural networks, and the fourth circle in core is called deep learning, where big data available, big data present, and it makes strong AI. Now artificial intelligence is called AI, but in within 2030 is it will be AGI. The full form is artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence, like as human feel by human has emotions. The artificial intelligence, the machine, computer machine will act as human beings emotions and human beings general sense, and then it will be called AGI, artificial general intelligence. So the last is future of neural networks. Advancements of in AI, continued research and development in neural networks, and then next one is ethical considerations, and last one is real world impact. This is the last slide of today's class. So for the class, আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্সের মধ্যে এই যে নিউরাল নেটওয়ার্ক তোমাদেরকে আমি এতক্ষণ ধরে যে বোঝালাম পড়ালাম, এই আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স মধ্যে এটা একটা সাবডোমেইন বলা চলে, এবং এই নিউরাল নেটওয়ার্কসটা আমাদের হিউম্যান বিংস এর মতনই কাজ করে। হিউম্যান বিংস এর যে ব্রেইন আছে, আমাদের যে ব্রেইন আছে, এই ব্রেইনের মধ্যে যে নার্ভ গুলো আছে, যে নিউরন গুলো আছে, সেই নিউরন গুলো যে একটার সাথে একটা কানেক্টেড আছে বিভিন্ন নার্ভের সাথে। তো এখানে সেটা হচ্ছে সেটাকে আমরা এখানে বলি নোড। যে নোড গুলো কানেকশন আছে একটা নোডের সাথে আর একটা নোডে, অনেকটা মানে লাইক অ্যাজ হিউম্যান বিংস বা হিউম্যান ব্রেইন। This is for this reason it is called neural network. তাহলে আজকের ক্লাসটা এই পর্যন্ত থাকলো। পরবর্তী ক্লাস নিয়ে আমি খুব তাড়াতাড়ি আসছি। ততক্ষণ তো সুস্থ থাকবে, ভালো থাকবে, মজা থাকবে, আপডেটেড থাকবে, ডিজিটালি থাকবে, এবং এই পলিসি অফ ডিজাইন এআই কম্পিউটার লার্নিং সেন্টারের সঙ্গে থাকবে। আমি কিংকর পাল আমার সঙ্গে থাকবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।